Hey everybody, we're here over at leapmotion, and I'm with Chris, who's going to show this amazing demo. I've heard this is the best thing at CES all year, so I can't wait.
It's game changing. It's going to change the world. They say it's the biggest thing since the cell phone, so we'll see.
Oh,
essentially, leapmotion, it's two cameras. Basically, here's a raw unit right here. It's two cameras, some very fancy circuitry, but the magic simply is in the software. The software is unbelievable. So let me show you today how this works. So basically, you plug it in with a USB. It works with a PC and a Mac, so right out of the box. I plugged it in. The cable we'll ship with will be a nice small white cable. This is a development unit. But as you can see, right when I enter the zone, we're calling the zone, I've got my 5 fingers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see how fast there's zero latency. It's the fastest gesturing product in the world. It's roughly 200 times more accurate than Kinect. And let me show you how easy this is. So it'll work with Windows 8, it'll work with Mac OS 10. You can pinch and zoom while you surf the web. This is a simple little application to show you how cool and easy it is. I got my 5 fingers, I got my 1 finger. As I go further in, you'll notice the colors changing. It actually sends 3-dimensional gesturing.
wow.
5 fingers, I can do 10 fingers. And I can go really crazy like this. It's really, no latency. So in the world of gaming, 1 millisecond is a life. So we built some basically essentially no latency, so people can game, do cool stuff with it. Let me show you something else. Speaking of games, everybody loves Fruit Ninja, my favorite. Let's get a chopstick, just to really increase the
Oh wow.
connection here. You guys have all played this game, top 5 iOS game. You can do it on a tablet, you get a lot of fingerprints, not that interesting.
Oh my gosh.
But it's even more interesting when you're actually doing it in midair,
Yeah.
like this,
Oh
and
my
it's
gosh,
super
so
accurate. Even my 3-year-old can do it. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to launch the company this quarter. We're going to launch the product this quarter. It's we haven't announced our pricing publicly yet, but we're going to launch between 50 and 100 applications similar to this at launch. Should be pretty cool. Let me show you something really cool that everyone seems to be enjoying. I'm going to show you how accurate this product is now using something called a visualizer. So every one of these squares you see here represents 1 centimeter. So I can put my finger in, it represents this color here. And I'm moving it super fast. Every finger I've got, and I only got 5 of them, is a different color. So you can see the accuracy. And you know what, there are some companies out there that do gesturing, but they don't do it in 3 dimensions like we do. This is full 3 dimensions, X and Y axis. You can see one of my fingers is going a little bit sideways there. It doesn't just know my fingertips, it actually sees the fingers itself. So as I'm kind of moving them around, you can see how they're shaping around. You can really see it through this. These are the fingers, and now I'm spinning them around. So basically X and Y axis.
Wow.
Pretty cool, right? So you can imagine a flight simulator game where you're going in faster, you're going backwards slower, basically left and right. The developers, we've got about 44,000 requests for developers on the product. We've shipped 12,000 units to developers, and we've got some really cool apps that are coming out right now in real time. You can imagine games with ball, you can squeeze balls and bounce them and do all sorts of cool stuff. Just really game changing.
That's amazing.
Here's a cool one. Let me show you one more thing. You guys are getting the extra special demo today.
I love it.
This is really cool. This is all about clay molding. Today you can't mold clay with a computer. You can't use your mouse or PC, you can't use your tablet. This is basically molding clay. As I poke it, you're going to start noticing I'm changing it. And I can pull it out, and I can make really crazy things. I'm not an artist, but you know what? Anybody's an artist with leapmotion.
Yeah.
So I can do that, and if I want, I can spin it around and look at different dimensions, different angles of it. And you can send this to a 3D printer. You can print this out, make the next big thing. This will change the world, I guarantee you. Thanks for your time.
Holy balls.
I know.